It's your boy Big Vrt at the front of my shirt. Talk to me nice so my feelings don't hurt. And we artsy as fuck.
But that's real. I come from the jungle, so the real ones gon' real me. You feel me?
Man.
You already know what it is. You got Martina Lynch in the building. Yeah.
Yeah, we here, man. I told y'all I was ready to sit down with one of the hottest rappers in the city, man. Hottest artists in the city, period, man. Definitely artsy as fuck.
I already know what it is. Girl Martina Lynch, Baltimore born and raised, doing my thing. You already know. Yeah.
Yeah, we. Why y'all acting like I ain't know who the fuck she was in the first place? Goofy ass. So we know who Martina Lynch is. We sang the way, we sang the lyrics, we see the movement though. What's the movement you moving? SOS.
Already. SOS Productions. I started actually. It was something I had in the works like a few years ago before COVID. I had did like one of my first showcases. I've been doing shows for a minute, so I've been getting more bookings just as an artist myself. So I'm like, all right, bet, like, what can I do in my hometown for other artists and just to have something where people know, like, this is where hip hop is at. You know what I'm saying? So SOS, I started my first showcase a few years ago, put on a show, had some artists come out. We turned up at a spot called Center City Boutique. We had a nice turnout. Shit was lit. And then I wanted to keep doing it, but COVID hit, and I'm like, damn. I took some time. I was in Atlanta, chopping my thing up, doing my thing down there. And yeah, like that was lit too. But it's like then my mom's had got sick. My mom been dealing with a lot for the past year or two. So I came back to Baltimore. I've been helping and getting my mom situated and things like that. But I'm like, if I'm gonna be here in my hometown, like I'm gonna go ahead and put these showcase, get this shit started back up. You feel me? Like put something on for the upcoming artists. So we have different opportunities for different artists where they can come and win some money or win some studio time and just a place where they, where we can all just perform, vibe, and you come in to hear some good music. But also I'm giving artists an opportunity to work with me. You feel me? And we just collabing and making some big shit happen. Yeah.
That's love. See, that's what that's the energy the city needs. It's a lot of gatekeepers in the art world, period.
Yeah, for sure.
So to be that the superstar you is, you feel me? To have achieved what you achieved and to have the opportunities you had, wanting to give back and provide the other art, that's love, yo. Like,
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
like,
And it's like Baltimore doesn't really have like any mainstream outlets here. So it's like I want to be able to have SOS as my label and my production company to build on that and eventually be a mainstream outlet in Baltimore to where as though it's like, all right, I know if I'm dealing with SOS, it's gonna be like some major shit happening. It's gonna be some major opportunities. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm putting in the works.
It is a mainstream production.
Yeah, it is a mainstream production company. You gotta speak that shit into existence. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a mainstream production company. It is a mainstream production company, and we taking shit major. We taking it all the way. Yeah.
That's love. That's that superstar. I sang you on a bunch of stages. I sang you on a multitude of stages. They don't even know I sang you back in the day when you was a hungry artist trying to get the where you at.
Yeah, for sure.
And you gracefully did that shit. It was never a time where I ever felt like you was. I mean, you ever was unsure of yourself. Like, how do you balance that superstar energy, but like humble at the same time, yo?
Me, I always feel like it's just always room to grow. Like I know I've accomplished a lot, but it's like I still gotta accomplish more. Like I gotta hit these charts, I gotta get on these tours. It's like so much more that I gotta do. So it's like I'm proud of myself, but at the same time, I'm trying to push myself. I know I can outdo myself even more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just every day I'm just trying to outdo myself. So it's like I can never try to be better than the next person because I'm just trying to be better than me. You feel me? So that's the main thing. It's just like I'm trying to be better than what I've already accomplished, and that's what I'm trying to do. Like
You
get to
set
the
the
next step.
shit for yourself. Like you
Yeah,
you jumped out the gate on BET. You hear me? Like you
yeah,
jumped
for
out
sure.
the gate doing winning contests and doing studio sessions with major artists. Like
Yeah, for sure.
how the hell? Like how do you not feel like intimidated by yourself? Shit, you feel me?
Yeah, no, I mean that's true. Like, and that's the thing. Like, I do. Like, I feel like I'm at a point right now where I'm just like really pushing myself to like just constantly outdo myself. So it is like it can be a little intimidating sometimes, but it's like that's what keeps me going. Like, all right, like I know I can do something even bigger than that. Like I know I can get to the top. Like I know I'm trying to get a Grammy. Like you know what I'm saying. So it's like I'm trying to get right there. You know what I'm saying. So it's like yeah, like um that keep pushing me. That's my motivation, pretty much. Yeah.
Feel that.
Hell yeah.
I feel that. So you touched on like how you got in the organizing shows. Let's talk about that process. Like
Yeah.
how did it come from like idea to like fruition? Like it's just here
Yeah.
now. You doing it.
I mean, me personally, it's like once I started really like performing at festivals and like getting into the bigger shows, being able to open up for like Remy Ma, like you feel me, like meeting Wu Tang and just getting in different spaces where it's like, all right, now I can like actually navigate these shows a little bit better. So whereas though when I was just strictly on the come up, it's like you gotta go to these different showcases and these different open mics and different stuff like that. So I'm like, when I'm going to these different showcases and open mics, I'm seeing like a lot of janky shit going on, like a lot of janky promoters, a lot of people who don't respect the artist's time. They don't they don't respect you, period, because if they don't know who you is, they feel like they doing you a favor giving you a space to perform. And that's not the case at all. So it's just like if somebody is coming and making entertainment at your establishment and bringing people into your establishment and bringing you customers or bringing you business, you supposed to treat them with respect just like in any other thing. So it's just like I'm like, damn, like I know how that feel as an artist to like deal with this janky ass shit. I'm like, and seeing how a lot of these showcases and open mics operate, I'm like, it need to be a different type of open mic going on to where artists feel welcome. They know that this is a space where you coming to have a good time and you could get something out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's not just
it's
somebody
not
trying
just
to make a quick
yeah, it's not just somebody trying to make a quick buck. You know what I'm saying? Like you actually coming and getting something out of it. You actually coming in being around other people who really want to hear your music, and you coming around and getting the opportunity to either walk home with some shit, and even if you don't, it's like the space is there for you for to set a vibe. It's a vibe. You feel me? You there to party. You there to have a good time. It's not just like you coming to perform and then dip in and then the vibe just all crazy because you don't know when you performing. It's like 20 artists on the lineup. They just trying to have as many artists as possible because they just trying to make some money. Like, nah, like I'm trying to have some shit so whereas though, yeah, it's like a good amount of artists to whereas though it's not oversaturated and everybody not feeling like, damn, like what the fuck? It's like 20 people in here performing like 5 songs and I don't even really know you like that. But you gotta give people an introduction to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You wanna come in maybe do like 1, 2 songs. You don't wanna come to no open mic and try to do like 3, 4, 5 songs. Yeah, and try to do your whole mixtape and then half of the crowd walking up because they like, damn, like we just met you, nigga. Like calm down. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm just trying. When I see that shit just at different shows, I'm like, I gotta create something better to where as though it's more structured to this shit because
realistic.
yeah, like you know what I'm saying.
You're giving the artist a realistic
Yeah, like a realistic view on how it should be.
be.
If even if you want to come up, if you're not getting booked for shows yet or whatever the case may be, you can come here and have an opportunity to perform at somewhere where you actually feel valued and you actually get an opportunity to do some other shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much that. That's how that came about. Just being frustrated with how janky the underground scene is. Like that is janky as hell.
I've been there, yo. I ain't even
Yeah.
gonna put no promoters out there. Yo. I did my little rap shit and coming up.
Yeah.
I'm damn, yo, Def Jam gonna be in that bitch.
Right,
yo.
they
Like,
lying, they
Atlantic
telling
gonna
you people
in
gonna
that
be
bitch.
there, they not gonna be there. Like,
I know exactly what. That's why I respect the way you do it.
yeah,
You feel me? Like,
it's straight up. Like sometimes we will have a special guest in the building. Sometimes we will have some money for you. Sometimes we might have some studio time. Sometimes we might have different shit going on. But if we gonna keep it real, like ain't nobody saying this person gonna be here. When you come there, if it's a situation that's going wrong with the music, we gonna get you straight. Ain't gonna be no, oh, we ain't got your music, go home. People be like, I done seen motherfuckers sending people home after they done, came from this. That shit happened to me before, coming always somewhere before, and then it's just like, oh yeah, we ain't got you straight, so yeah, we'll just see you next time. And it's just like, what the fuck, motherfucker? I made my way down here and all that. Like I done brought people out this bitch and all that, and you just gonna disrespect me like that because you don't know, who I am. And I done seen that shit happen to other artists too. So it's just like that shit is janky, and people get a space in a venue and a mic and a stage, and they take that and use that to take advantage of upcoming artists. Like
motherfuckers hungry for real.
yeah, motherfuckers hungry. It's like, who is you? You just a motherfucker in the club. Like what the fuck? Like come on now, let's be realistic. We all need to come up. Like come on now, you ain't got no real plugs. What's going on?
That's real shit. I respect that for real, y'all. Y'all need to tap in any upcoming artists. Tap in, yo. Like she said, it's a vibe. It ain't just I'm just trying to be famous. Nah, like come shit, vibe with your tribe, because you gonna be amongst other like-minded people.
Exactly. You know
I
what I'm
respect
saying?
that for real. Yeah. Let's get into your music though. Baltimore has a rich history of music, from jazz to hip hop. What do you say, or who do you say is your biggest influence in your style?
As far as like in my style, I more so go with like acting. Well, I would say like Tupac type shit for sure. That's still like one of my biggest influences because I like how he like was on like his political tip, but then at the same time he had the fun music, the club music, and just like sometimes he got on his tough shit when he wanted to talk his shit. So it was just like I like that about Tupac because I feel like I can relate to that. Like it's like I like being able to talk from a perspective where it's like I can get on some political shit and like really tell my views on the world, but at the same time, I might just want to tell you how I'm feeling when I'm at a party, or like just turn up, or just make some feel good music. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's like two different sides of me in that way. Like that's why I like Tupac, but I also like J. Cole and Jordan Lucas right now because I like how Jordan Lucas just like go crazy with the different flows and the storytelling. Yeah. So it's like I definitely um get inspired by that, and it make me just want to go harder on my shit for real. Yeah.
Feel that. Well, what's one of your biggest challenges or obstacles as an artist?
I would just say like literally just with me doing it independently is definitely a big challenge because like I work with different people throughout the years. I was working with different labels. The last label I was working with like Moose and them. Moose, we still cool and all that, but it was just like when I was working with them, I still had to push a lot of things by myself. So it's just like at the end of the day, that's what I'm doing right now. Like I just was like, if I'm gonna be pushing things by myself, I need to just go hard and really push myself. So it's just like that's been one of the hardest things, just really staying focused enough to be like, you know what, I'm gonna do this for myself because at the end of the day, nobody gonna believe in you how you gonna believe in you. So it's just been like um really getting to a point where it's just like I don't really care about what other people might think about how I might want to do shit because at the end of the day, ain't nobody get famous or blow up or get a hit really doing what nobody else told them to do. To be frank, like the really greats for real, motherfuckers, you get there doing shit how you saw it, how your vision, following your vision, how you saw it, and it's just like a lot of people don't see it how you see it, and you just sound crazy when you try to tell people how you see shit, and so that's just been one of my hardest things, just being like, all right, how can I really show people what the fuck I'm thinking in my head, and that's what I been working on pretty much. That's one of the biggest challenges, and I've been doing that, but I just push myself to do that harder every day to just be like, like you got to see what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest thing, getting other people to see what you see, pretty much.
Doors do sometimes. What my man Future said that nobody gonna notice till that jet in the sky.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. It's too late at that point.
But that's how you. I don't know about you. That's how I can tell who really with me though. Cause I don't gotta say too much. Like if you really, if you get it, you get it. You get it. What's that shit? If you know, you know. You feel me? I respect that. And you touched on how you overcome the obstacle too. Like, fuck people you going Those do for real.
Yeah.
What would you say one of your biggest obstacles as a promoter though? Like trying to not I wouldn't even call you a promoter because that's the motherfucking that's what these finessing ass niggas
Yeah,
is. You feel me?
for sure.
Promoters like you're an organizer, a
Yeah.
curator. 'Cause
Yeah,
what you're doing is curating talent. You
pretty
feel me?
much. Yeah, I would more so call myself a curator than a promoter, cause yeah, it's like I'm having to put shit together for real and just make sure that everything is like organized and on time.